and get out of the way.
Wow. Do you have another line that way as well?
Yeah, we got them triple.
Oh my God. We need, hey, listen, like Jaws, we need a bigger boat. Wow, look at them, they're back there too.
Yeah, they're 3 across.
Oh my gosh, guys. Hey.
And then this comes in this building, it's the finishing. Finished electrical. You got kitchens in them. And the closer to the door, closer to finish. He's putting solar up there.
Look at Ace out there. He's out there with Tex.
And then the girls, well, Jessica's cleaning them.
Yeah, Jessica cleans.
Hey, solar's a way to go.
Uh-huh, where you been? Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Amanda, look at this one. Okay, it's got tongue box, water catchment. You can come back here. I'll show you this one.
Nice.
Bay window.
Yep.
Isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
Mini split. Outside plugs. Built just like you guys just seen. And this is a 20-foot tiny home. Is that not awesome? Listen, you get the 20-foot.
Hey, morning.
And this is 27.5. You put this on here, you
Yep.
get 30. Now you got a mini split. You got all this on here
Yep.
for pennies compared to any other tiny home with that same square footage.
Okay.
And it's made out of metal. It's got an egress window. It's got a loft inside. I'm just proud of what we do here, you know?
Look down here at line 3.
And this has got solar too, Amanda.
It's all the way down through there. Which one? Has solar?
This one. You're filling it full of panels, bay window, mini split, solar.
Well, if you buy an 8x20, you get a free mini split.
With
okay?
the new panels.
With the new panels, okay? And then adding on the bay window, how much?
25.
2,500.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
It is super awesome.
And this one's got a egress. A lot of people are putting the egress up inside of the 8x20s because they're so big. I mean, look how long there, and you got a loft up there. So if you're going to sleep, you need to put an egress up.
You know, I would like to get a number next week, possibly, of how many 8x16s, how many RJOs, how many 8x16 Incred-I-Boxes, how many of this. I'd like to know how many of each one that we've sold to kind of get a good idea of what everybody's interested in.
Look at his hair. Come here.
Now, I'm going to tell you.
Come here. Look at his hair.
I'm going to tell you.
What happened?
No, you know who he looks like?
Who's he look like?
Uh,
Come here.
I know what she's going to say.
Oh, you don't.
Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill.
Hey, when I was on vacation, some random one went to the motel.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah
It
Hill.
is Jonah Hill.
Along with the green batteries, the Spalding house right here. That,
Yeah.
So I think Jotham's putting the water heater in right now.
That one's got 8 batteries?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Right.
Oh, this one here.
Yeah, I was going to come get you once you got
Wow.
the water heater.
Okay. Yeah.
it's got
come here.
what?
It's got 8.
8 batteries in this
Oh,
sucker.
wow.
Can we go in there?
Yeah.
The pure lead carbon batteries instead of the lithium ion batteries.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jotham, calm down for just a second. I have not screwed those on yet in case you wanted to slide them out.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, Jotham, what you putting up the water heater, buddy?
Yeah.
Yep. So this has got 8 batteries. These are carbon batteries, right?
Okay.
These are the pure lead carbon batteries.
Look at this, Amanda.
Oh my goodness,
Wow.
there's 8 in there?
Yes, there's 4 on each row.
Wow.
And then the fridge goes on here, doesn't it? And then you got the tankless water heater up top.
Oh, that's cool.
You talk about off-grid, right? Man.
Yeah. Yes.
This is, if I was going to build an off-grid, this is how I would
This is
do
how
it.
you do
Right
it.
here?
Yeah, in my opinion, these pure lead carbon batteries are way better than the lithium ion batteries.
Really?
Really?
You can drive these things like you stolen.
Yeah.
Just run the crap. They take longer
So you
to
can run them
charge.
all the way down, and then they'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do take longer to charge, but they are much better battery,
Nice.
in my opinion.
Well, your opinion matters.
That is nice.
Now-
And they're concealed well. Now, are they good in there? Do they have to vent? What do they have to
These
do?
don't produce nowhere near the amount of heat that the lithium-ion batteries produce.
Good point. Okay.
So they will be fine just like that. And
Okay.
You won't even see it.
Great.
It'll just look like
They're
that.
not as finicky as a lithium battery.
No.
Lithium batteries, you can drain and fit lithium to nothing. You know, you can be rougher on these.
Yes.
The lithium is a little bit finicky.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, but the thing is, lithium is so much lighter.
Yes.
You know, you get 2 batteries per one.
Yeah, well, these are like 130 pounds, whereas the lithium-ion batteries are like 106.
Yeah.
They're still heavy.
Still heavy, but yeah.
Not as heavy.
Yeah.
Are you talking per battery?
Yes.
They're that heavy?
100.
Yes.
So there's 8 batteries there, and they're
Yes.
all 100 and
30 pounds. That's 1,040 pounds.
stop it.
Yeah, so this is not an RV.
No.
This is going somewhere in
How does this not tilt over like?
That's amazing. Yeah, and it's all on tires right now. We're good.
Wowza.
Wait, let me.
Well, that's why we
yeah.
couldn't put these in the loft.
Yes.
Because the loft's only rated for 1,000 pounds.
Right,
Having
okay.
8 batteries up there, that loft would have.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's why we put them there. The other option was putting them over there, but I liked them right here.
Yeah, they're secluded,
Yeah.
and if they wanted a smaller fridge, it works.
Well, and we got the one that refrigerator out of the RJO.
Yeah.
We're gonna put there so that you can see what it looks like.
Good. Awesome.
Because I don't think that particular refrigerator, because it's got the little mini freezer and the fridge down below.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll fit with the shelf here.
Right.
But because she got tankless,
You don't need
have-
shelf.
You don't need the shelf.
Got it.
So.
Awesome. Thanks for pointing that out, man.
Yeah, that's some good
cool.
information. Yeah.
Yep. Well, like this one here, Amanda. All right, if we can show them. So this is normally got a 3040 window, so they opt to have a picture window here. And then you've got a full size, well, it's really a queen size loft here. So it's 60 by 92.
Yes.
60 by 92. And then, of course, they put an egress window up top. And we always suggest if you're going to sleep up there, you really need to add that egress in.
Yeah.
You know?
Agreed.
So there you have it. Now,
Oh, that's great. And this
we've
is an
done it.
8 by 20.
8 by 20. Let me point out some of the revisions that we've done.
Okay.
All right. So, as you can see, the plugs that we have now are in the wall. They're not in the base anymore. The base used to stick out a couple inches because we put the plugs in the base. Now we've come up with a system where we can drill up through these foam panels and mount the box
Oh,
in the
great.
foam panel.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit smoother, and it also allows a little bit more room if you're going to have a bed or furniture. You can actually get it up against the wall.
Okay.
We've also done the kitchen a little bit different over here. The backsplash is cut a little bit short because this folds down. If anybody ever wants to take this fold down off, and we did have a lady out in Arizona, she took hers off and put, I think, a cabinet or a refrigerator there. There is a plug down at the bottom of this cabinet in case you want to put your full-size fridge or small fridge under the cabinet here or
Yeah.
in place of this countertop.
Okay.
That means if you want to put batteries or a closet and you want your fridge over here, you can do that.
Okay.
So it gives some creativity to the design of the house.
Okay.
Yep. I'm going to point out these guys, everybody, he said that loft would only hold 1,000 pounds.
I was going to
Okay.
ask you about that, and I'm so glad
right.
you're bringing it up.
I'd park a car on there.
Yeah.
All right.
It can hold more than that.
We've had 1,000 pounds on a house just on those up there.
Yes,
All right, with no supports underneath whatsoever. This actually has an
So
insert wall
strong.
underneath the whole thing.
Yes.
And it's supported all the way around. We actually could have put them batteries up there, but because they're going to have a smaller refrigerator, why not
It's
on
a
the
great
floor?
place to
It's a
access
great-
it.
And
Yeah.
if they're ever going to travel, that is more secure on the floor than up in the loft.
You know, we need to do a travel type thing and just test it out. Do a whole cooking, do a whole sleeping, how much sun, the batteries, need to do a whole setup. So we need
Whole
to
setup.
do a field trip.
That'd be great.
Yeah. I mean, I'll hate it, but I will be there.
You'll hate it because you'll have to be with me.
Oh my God, I will complain the whole time,
Yeah.
but it'd be good. It'd be good TV. Come on, Ace.
Where are we heading?
The hell if we don't change our ways.
Oh my God, I can't believe you said that.
I might have to edit that out.
Come on, Ace. Go.
Wonder if anybody else's parents used to say that.
Where are we headed?
The hell if we don't change our ways.
What's up, Tex?
Say something to him. Here, come over here.
What do you
And
always say to him?
talk. Say something to him.
It's the guy that doesn't do nothing around here. He's always sleeping. They catch him in the corner just laying around.
Lays on the forklift.
Thank you, Tex. I won't call you Jonah.
God.
He looks just like Jonah Hill. I swear to God. I seen that kid and I was like, I call them all kids. You know, we don't, I realize it, and I'm saying Randy does too, but we're older than all them.
Just a little
We're
bit.
older
like
than,
decades.
listen, we're older than Tom.
Decades.
We're older than
I'm
just
2
about
decades older than him.
Yeah. You might be older than everybody, but I'm pretty much older too than
God.
most of them.
Man, that's a shame. I'm older than everybody here.
There's maybe 1 or 2 that's older than me, but I think we're in the same category here.
God, I'm Papa Jones.
We're the Papa Jones. You're Papa Jones. Well, let me tell you something. I never get tired of old James. Every time I come in, he says, Queen. There's Will.
There's Will.
Whizzing along right there, going up to the sales lot.
Busy time, rain or shine, baby.
It has
It's
been
ready to
very
roll
busy.
here. And here comes a crowd. Oh, man. Oh, Tom's got him. He's touring a crowd.
Oh, okay.
It's cool. We had over 20 people touring yesterday. 20.
It has been crazy.
This is getting to be like, what's that show, Duck Dynasty?
You know what? Here's what's weird is Randy and I never watched TV back then because we were working all the time.
We work all the time now.
We work all the time now. And we still don't watch TV, do we? There's Jessica in there. She's cleaning up right
let's
there.
embarrass these little girls.
No, don't you
That's
do it.
embarrassing.
No, don't you do it.
Yeah, I'm going to embarrass them.
No, don't you do it.
Yeah,
Don't you embarrass
Yeah.
them. No, don't you dare.
I'm going to embarrass them.
No, you're not.
Embarrass these girls.
Yeah, I'm
That's
going
what he
to.
said.
I said, I see 3 girls I'm going to
Tom
embarrass
and
right
Randy
now.
are exactly the same.
This is Benny.
Benny.
Roberts.
Benny. Nice to meet you, buddy.
Hey,
Yeah.
girls.
Help me.
Hi.
He's showed me how to hunt last year.
Oh, really?
started.
Up in Kentucky? Is that where y'all from, up in Kentucky?
No, I'm from here.
Oh, from here. Okay.
He builds cabins.
Awesome.
Roberts
Got it. Okay.
Good
Awesome.
deal. How beautiful these girls. Look at them.
see tiny houses.
Oh, my gosh. Did you get inside any?
Yeah, we got to go.
Good.
Look at a few. Yeah.
Awesome. You guys live in Sevierville?
Dandridge.
Dandridge.
Yeah, we all live in Dandridge.
I got you. Awesome. Well, thanks, you ladies, for coming and seeing us.
Yeah.
You're
Are
going to
they
be on
not the
YouTube now.
cutest?
That's what I told him.
They're so cute.
I bet they've never even seen our channel or nothing.
Oh, no,
You know?
they don't know nothing
No,
about it.
No. But it is really cool. You know, you need to check it out. All right.
Oh, it's not cool.
Yes,
okay,
it is cool.
It's not cool.
Yeah,
no.
it is cool now because they're on it.
Yeah, there you go.
Aw.
Aw.
Well, thanks for coming by.
bud. Nice
Yeah, man. Nice meeting you, buddy. Yep.
Bye, girls. Oh, they're the cutest.
Gosh.
Aren't they adorable?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I thought that was funny.
That's cool.
I'll be on YouTube. They're like,
No.
you're going to be.
How cute. Well, whoa. Back over here.
We got to get the man to talk a little
Hold
bit.
on. Yeah.
Talked enough.
Come on. You ain't. No, you guys talk about something. Y'all got plenty to talk about.
What do you want to talk about, Tom?
Here's what I want you to talk
Why are
about.
those solar panels so tall?
Just really quick.
I don't know.
Oh, God, quit looking for problems.
Okay.
Okay, here's what I want you two to talk about. Talk about real quick how you met. We haven't talked about this in a long time.
My gosh.
Yes.
Oh, my God, that's old news.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God, y'all are so old. Tell it. Tell exactly. Tell the fun part of the story.
Yeah?
Yeah.
About me getting
keep
fired.
it clean.
What was
Yeah.
that? Is it Mountain Shadows, right?
Yeah, in
what it was.
Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
1997 or something like that.
97. And
God.
now how old are you guys?
I was 17.
I was 37.
So you're 20 years older than Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And then the superintendent didn't like us. Me,
Well, I was building
didn't
a
like
house
me.
right next to him.
Yeah, so he bought lots in the neighborhood and built, and then me with my 2 brother-in-laws built, and then the superintendent hated our guts. Long story short,
Wonder why.
we were a little wild, but we got stuff done.
You did.
Yeah, but we got fired one day. Randy said, "Hey, why are you packing up your tools in the middle of the day?" We're like, "Oh, we got fired by this guy over here."
Right
you
next
know?
door to me.
Yeah, across the street. And he's like, "Well, why don't you guys come work with me?" So
And it was a resort, right?
Yeah.
So they had a superintendent over the resort of all the building, and they were subcontractors of the resort owner. So the resort owner fired them. And I'm building inside the resort owner, but I was a subcontractor.
Yeah.
And so they couldn't fire nothing or do nothing I said. So I hired all three of them, and he was so mad at me that I hired all three of those guys.
Yeah.
When we hired them, we ended up building more homes than anybody in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, smoked them, man.
And made fun of all of them.
All of them. We worked, we screamed, we
Yeah.
hollered. I remember we talked about this. We were all staining a house, right?
Yeah.
We had a walkboard, and the main road was coming up a hill. You had to look up at the house.
Yeah.
So we're all staining. So we all sit down on the walkboard, all four of us. Everybody dropped their drawers and was sitting there, had their cheeks hanging off, and we're staining like this, and people were driving.
With your butts hanging.
Yeah, we just did it for the heck of it, you know.
We got-
drive the office crazy.
We got memo after memo.
But we built more homes. We built faster and better than anybody in there.
Yeah.
He would go play jokes on the other contractors, and everybody has now in Tennessee, I never seen it in my life. They got a burn barrel. Every
Yeah.
morning they get down and run there, getting warmed up in the morning. We
Drink
never
their
had a burn
coffee.
barrel. So they would go over there during lunch, and they would pee in their burn barrel, and the next morning it would stink.
Yeah, we were awful.
Awful.
It was nonstop.
Now,
Yeah.
something that I've seen you guys do is don't you nail the guys' nail pouches
Yeah.
if they
Oh,
leave
yeah.
home for
Yeah,
lunch?
they went to lunch, and he would get a ladder, right? And they would take their nail pouches and screw them and nail them to the rafters. Take the ladder and put it under the crawl space.
Yeah.
That's funny.
They'd come back, and all their nail pouches are nailed to the rafters. They couldn't get to
So
them.
whenever you guys work together and stuff, and then after, how did it branch off to? Did you get into your own business, and then Randy did Brothers Cove? How did it? Because you all kind of
Yeah.
went your separate
I mean, we
ways.
did Brothers Cove, and we worked for you in there for a long time.
Yeah, it was a year or two, couple
Yeah.
years there. He built.
Yep.
He was 18. He come to Brothers Cove and built his first house.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he let me.
Yep, it was good. So we built,
Yeah.
Lord, 25 homes in there or something. And then he became a general contractor.
Mm-hmm.
His two brother-in-laws are still our good friend, of course, still in his family. They become general contractors.
Yep.
Yep.
All
still
four
are.
of us were general contractors.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they went on to do really well. He did great. All of them did really well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
And then even after, Brothers Cove, because losing Brothers Cove, everybody lost everything. So
Yeah.
how did it get
All
back
of us.
around to Tom?
Well, all of us lost, and then he's out trying to make a living. I'm trying. Everybody was just skimpering, man.
Yeah.
He actually, I'll tell you what. After the fall, we call it, him and his brother-in-law Tim got into building car washes
Yeah.
for your other brother-in-law
In Florida, yeah.
in
Yeah.
Florida, and then they started building in North Carolina, and we kept in contact, of course. And Tom saved
Yeah.
us.
Saved
You and I
us.
needed work and
Yeah.
money, and Tom said, "Hey, you want to come over here and help us?" And I went over there for about a week one time and worked with
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
And then he called up and said, "Hey, I said, you got anything else?" About a month later or something, and you said you had that sod you needed me to lay.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
that's a trigger for me.
Yeah, because I didn't have that many I could sub out. you
No,
know?
you didn't
Yeah.
have much. I mean, you know what you were doing, and man, we needed money. So he said, "Hey, I got some sod," and it was $1,200, I think he said.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to lay the sod, and there must have been 10 pallets.
Yeah.
I mean, they were scattered all around this car wash in North Carolina.
Oh, my God.
So I packed up Amanda. We went over there, I drove that morning, got there, and we laid sod all day into the evening. And I remember 10 p.m., it started raining. It was about 37 degrees.
Yeah.
And she just said, "I'm done."
I gave up.
And I had 3 more pallets to lay.
I gave
And I'm
up.
laying that sod and kicking it and macheting it and kicking it and macheting
I
it
can't
and on my
believe you
knees.
did it. It was amazing.
And she just laid down.
I laid down. I told him, I said, I'm
She's
going
up.
to collect food stamps.
She
I said,
said-
I'm done.
She was over
I
it.
was over
I
it.
mean, she absolutely collapsed. And she worked like a dog, man.
I
We're carrying
collapsed, and-
sod.
But I can't believe you did it. And we're talking, they were huge rolls.
Yeah.
They were rolls of sod. And you got it done. And after we got done, we went straight to Arby's and got something to eat because Arby's was right beside there.
And then we drove 5 hours back home
we sure did.
near Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all done in one full day.
I got a picture of you guys working on that car wash.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got to dig it out.
So we laid 10 or 12 pallets. I don't know how much
It was a lot.
sod in one day and made $1,200 and went home. It was in Charlotte because we couldn't stay in a hotel.
Oh, we couldn't afford it.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
So then after that, then it came about with the tiny homes and.
Yeah, I mean, I did sheds and lowered everything, and then
Yeah.
you came up with, hey, you need to look at these tiny homes, and then I started. I sold that one, and it was like bomb, man. It was like 10 people wanted them, and
yeah.
I what did I do? I built like 3 or something.
No, 1, 2.
I built 2.
Built
Built-
the Hobbit. And
Yeah.
built
Yeah,
American
built the
Freedom,
Hobbit, and I called
then you
him.
become the third one.
Yeah, because I called him. I said, man, I got 10 to build, Tom. You want to come over here? And
What were you doing at the time? Do you remember?
I was doing just any kind of contracting.
Yeah.
yeah, in Gatlinburg.
Yeah, everywhere. All
He was doing
Gatlinburg,
everything,
Sevierville, Pigeon
staining
Forge.
and fixing and repairing.
Yeah, I had a couple guys working under me, and we just did everything.
He actually went back into Brothers Cove and was repairing
That's
stuff,
right.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Man.
And then Tom come over there full time in the backyard.
Yeah.
And we'd stopped.
Ain't stopped
Yeah.
since.
I remember.
Was
this-
that hard to do? I mean, like to take it on at that time because everything was
Well,
so
we
iffy.
thought it was kind of like,
a trend.
Yeah,
We didn't know.
we didn't know.
know anything. All I knew is we had 10 homes to build. And then they kept trickling in, but we didn't have a website, we didn't have YouTube, we didn't have nothing. And I remember sales dipped, and a lady from Arkansas called and said, hey, would you want to build a house? And I told Thomas, man, I don't want to go to Arkansas, but we need the money.
Yeah.
So we went to Arkansas and built a house, and it took us, 5-6 months to build it? Because we had to go back and forth.
Yeah.
And I remember we sold some homes about 3/4 into building that house.
Yeah.
So him and Joseph, we hired Joseph in.
Yeah.
You and him went back to Morristown, and I went to Arkansas
Yeah.
and
with your
finished
boy.
the house up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost finished it, and then they came back and helped me trim it out and get it done.
Yep.
And that was some work.
And none of us, I mean, Tom will attest to this too, none of us thought this was going to last. All we did was work. You just worked and just moved on to the next thing. That
Yep.
was it.
You know what the hardest thing was is these time frames, because when you're building these homes, there's just stuff you run into and
Yeah.
weather and all this stuff, and you think you can get it done at a certain time, and then people got to have their home. And it was that it's always plagued us, the time frames.
Yes.
And I remember him and I can't tell you how many times we've stayed up around the clock or 1-2 o'clock in the morning trying to get it done so we can head out. And we were delivering them ourselves,
Yep.
and setting them up, and it's
Tough.
8 solid years, man, physically hammering it out and building structures
We're
to
talking
work in.
physically, mentally, not having any money, stress all the time. I mean, if we really had known, if it had been laid out for us,
Yeah.
I kind of
Nope.
think we'd all took a different path. It was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It's been
hard.
tough, but it's been great
Yeah.
too.
Then we had the workshops and man. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we've
that's
had
how
some awesome stuff along the way.
Oh,
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah, awesome. I wouldn't trade it. No.
No,
No.
not now.
I mean, look now. We got all these awesome guys working here and
Yeah.
YouTube, and
It's starting
it's
to feel
still hard,
It's starting
but-
to feel worth it now that it's
Yeah.
it's clicking and it's
Yeah.
working. Just like walking in here and just showing all these guys. That came from us figuring it out.
Yeah.
Every microscopic thing that
Everything.
they're doing, we thought it through to get it done. And to think that now that it's producing homes that are strong and durable and
now
economical.
communities. I mean,
Well-
people living here forever.
and one of the ladies that bought the first one or third house.
Yeah, Tabitha.
She just came into town and stayed here, and she still lives in it.
Her house is 8 years old.
Yeah, in Texas, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You delivered.
Yep. That's
Yeah, rented the
Lucas
U-Haul?
did.
Oh, Lucas
Yeah,
did.
I went back and built a deck on her house and put a wood stove in it for
Yeah.
them when I was coming back from Houston.
Okay.
And I was like 8 years later, they got
Now she's visiting here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
and then we're selling RJOs
Again.
again because of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Yeah.
and it was Randy's original idea, the Randy Jones originals, and then having the 8x16, but bringing it down the line with the Incred-I-Boxes, it just popped in my head.
Yeah.
That it's one of the things I said on the video. It's feeding us again. So the
Yeah.
8x16, the RJO, is feeding us again.
I know. You
We
said, why don't
needed
we
it
try
then.
that RJO again?
Yep.
And I thought,
So let's run it down the line.
Yeah.
And I came in that you had already gone to Colorado, and I seen it going down the line, so you put it on there. It's just amazing.
yeah. I know we've got 170 contracts signed.
Yeah.
Is that?
Oh, is it?
Am I
170?
close?
It
It was 166 the other
I
day.
think she sent out 190 something.
Well,
Really?
maybe, yeah, contracts out.
Yeah,
But I think-
contracts. Paying customers, I don't know where we're at. We're not at 100,
I
the
think
first
we're in
100.
the 70s.
Good. And so the
think.
first 100 homes, just to tell everybody that they'll be built the month of October.
Yep.
And then the second 100 paying contracts, we don't know yet when we can do them unless they're a new panel. We can do them in January, but as you guys know, these panels slow down production October through January.
Right. Yeah.
So we'll have to have 10 truckloads to build 100 homes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll let you guys know.
Well, anyway, so it was worth it, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's 20 years younger, you know. I think I see things a little bit differently than he does. used to not.
Yeah, even if we weren't here, work would be all consuming anyway.
It would.
So whatever we went through here, I'd go through if I wasn't here.
Yeah.
I would think anyway.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad Tom's aboard, because if I get down, he revs me up, and a little bit vice versa a little
Well,
bit.
one of the things that I've noticed about you two guys, out of all the years, I've never seen you guys fight. Me and Randy.
I don't want to
like-
fight them.
Me and Randy fight.
I don't
like
wanna
cats
fight
and
with
dogs,
them.
but you guys get
No.
along.
No.
Yeah.
You guys get along and you make it work. You just do whatever has to be done to get it done.
Yep. Yeah. If he come up and said, "Hey, this is what we're going to do," I said, "All right, what do I got to do?"
Yeah.
And then he
I'm the
does me
same
the
way.
same way.
Yeah,
He don't
exactly.
care. I don't care if we're going to put a hole in the middle of that building. He said, "All right, where's the saw?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, somebody said something about something in the office yesterday or something. They said Tom said it. I said, okay, forget it. And we just walked off.
It's
and
done.
It's done.
If he said it, it's done.
done.
Just like any one of us said it.
Right. Exactly.
So that's unique, and I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, it's awesome. You guys are awesome. I love you guys, and it's been great.
It has.
Yeah.
And it's going to be great,
It's
right?
going to be great.
There's more to come.
it's almost
More
like
to
we're
come.
just now taking off the runway.
It does feel
know?
like that.
It took
Yeah.
all this
It
time
does
to get
feel like
revved
that.
up because we're cleaning everything up.
I know.
We got guys that love working here now.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got a good crowd now.
Yep. Except for Rodriguez, he's
Oh.
our thorn in the side.
Oh, Rodriguez.
Trying to follow the rules all the time.
And he's HR. We can't fire him because he'd have to write himself up.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
What do we do now, Dave?
11:30 meetings here.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
and
We
got
gotta
a
go.
meeting.
all right.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
Dave.
All right,
ya.
thank you.
Ain't
We're-
you gonna shake hands?
Shake hands.
No,
No,
You guys gonna
I've never
touch?
shook his hand
I've
ever.
never seen you guys touch, like ever.
Why would we touch?
He'd get a little fat.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. Talk about his Coke he had this morning.
At 8 o'clock.
All right, thank you guys.
See ya.
See ya.